A. Reference to the context. So 1. Set sail with other merchants of my acquaintance for distant lands. A. Who is the speaker? Why did he set sail? Speaker. The speaker is Sinbad the sailor. Reason for sailing. Sinbad set sail because he grew restless after living an easy life in Baghdad. He wanted to explore distant lands and seek out new opportunities for trade and adventure. B. What is the approximate age of the speaker? The speaker describes himself as being in the flower of my age, suggesting he is likely in his prime, probably in his late 20s to 30s. What did the speaker do, and where did he go? What he did, Sinbad took the richest commodities of Baghdad and set out to trade them. Where he went, he sailed to Balsora and then ventured further with other merchants to distant lands. 2. They swarmed up the ship's side with such speed and agility that they almost seemed to fly. Who were they? The they refers to the hairy savages who inhabited the strange island where Sinbad's ship was driven ashore. B. What did they do to the ship? What they did. The savages took control of the ship by hoisting the sails, cutting the anchor cable, and sailing the vessel to another island. C. What did they do to Sinbad and his party? What they did. After driving Sinbad and his companions ashore on the new island, the savages abandoned them, leaving them stranded and helpless. B. Factual questions. What did Sinbad see from a distance on the scary island? How was he mistaken? What he saw. Sinbad saw what appeared to be a splendid palace from a distance. How he was mistaken. Upon closer inspection, Sinbad realized it was not a palace but a strong castle. Inside, they found a pile of human bones, revealing the true horror of the place. Why were the sailors, along with Sinbad, overcome with despair? The sailors, including Sinbad, were overcome with despair when they entered the castle and found piles of human bones and spits for roasting, indicating that the place was inhabited by a man-eating giant. 3. What did they see around sunset that left the men senseless? Around sunset, the men saw a terrifying giant with one eye in the middle of his forehead who entered the castle. The sight of this giant, who later roasted and ate one of their comrades, left them senseless with fear. What did the giant do? The giant selected the fattest of the men, who happened to be the captain, and roasted him on a spit for his meal. Afterward, the giant lay down and slept, snoring thunderously. How did the men escape from the giant? The men escaped from the giant by blinding him with red-hot spits while he was asleep. After blinding him, they fled the castle and attempted to escape on rafts they had prepared earlier.